right, today we're going to be breaking down how private equity firms that are actively doing SMB roll-ups can use custom software and AI to improve operational efficiency, increase margins, and ultimately drive growth to EBITDA throughout their holding period. Before we get into that, my name is Victor. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Levanta Labs. We ultimately work with service-based firms to help them increase operational efficiency, increase margins without increasing headcount by using custom software and AI in their operations. So let's just get right into it. We all know that private equity firms are obsessed with EBITDA. This is their North Star. This is basically what makes the world go round. But most roll ups either get stuck or plateau after a few acquisitions. And the smartest firms are building centralized operating systems that use AI and custom software, which unlocks 10 to 20% EBITDA growth while increasing operational efficiency and making room for scale across all of their portcos. Let's jump right into it. So the current challenge with integration and with bolt-ons in a roll-up is ultimately due to system fragmentation. Basically, all the acquired companies are bringing in different systems, different tools, different processes that all need to be streamlined and consolidated into one high-level playbook that the operating partner is using to scale this roll-up. So because they're bringing a ton of fragmented systems, especially in service-based business niches like HVAC, plumbing, etc., a lot of the data is siloed and disconnected across all the business units, which leads to slower bolt-ons, slower playbook adoption, and no visibility across operations and performance across all portcos. So because of that, teams are wasting time on manual repetitive tasks like reporting, admin, scheduling, etc. And integration delays slow down scaling and increase overhead, which is a big no-no. And administrative drag becomes the ceiling for growth across these businesses. So the platform solution that we'll be breaking down today is a mix of custom internal tools, AI automations, and an automated unified data platform that you can use across your entire portfolio in order to streamline operational efficiency, as well as have clear visibility on all of the data and metrics that high-level executives need in order to make quick and accurate decisions. So PE firms are shifting nowadays from stitching a bunch of SaaS platforms together and Google Sheets and all of that and Excel into an internal platform, building custom tools to unify workflows across a portfolio. They're also using AI agents to automate repetitive tasks, processes, and workflows like reporting, support, scheduling, basically anything that an admin, a VA, or a junior level associate can do can be automated with an AI agent, letting the teams gain back not only revenue and margin, but gain back their time to focus on high ROI tasks instead of drowning in admin. And then on top of all of that, a unified data platform becomes the single source of truth across all companies. So portfolio companies are retaining their autonomy while gaining leverage from shared infrastructure. And what I mean by that is pulling all of the performance data, all of the KPIs across all of your portcos into one dashboard. And by having a shared data infrastructure, you're able to make decisions backed by a ton more data rather than as granular as a company, which ultimately not lets you oversee the operation only, but also lets you make great decisions that have a ripple effect across all of your portcos. So what does this look like? What does the new PE operating system look like? It starts with that unified dashboard that shows live metrics, KPIs across all of your portfolio companies, letting you have transparent data for high-level executives and also speed up accurate and effective decision-making for your other portco managers. You have the custom API layer that basically connects all of your fragmented systems, all of your softwares into one central data source, which lets every single bolt-on plug into the same system and benefit from day one instead of being a headache or an obstacle. Also using workflow automations, whether that's custom or simple out-of-the-box workflow automators, you can streamline processes like hiring, approvals, task management, and by using AI agents to dial in specific granular workflows, you can cut down a lot of overhead and increase your operational efficiency, letting you go from a team of 10 doing a certain workflow to a team of 2 managing a bunch of AI agents, more of management and QA role to get the same task done. So anything from customer support, KPI, report building, and any high level management or admin tasks can be ultimately improved using AI agents. So let's just go through the impact drivers of EBITDA. So by layering in operating system like this with workflow automations and AI agents, you can increase your margin without having to rely on revenue growth. So the revenue that you're already making with the exact overhead that drives that revenue, the overhead can be reduced maybe in some cases by 70%, usually between 50 and 70% to let you have higher margins at scale. Not only that, bolt-on integration time is usually reduced anywhere from 50 to 75% because of that unified data layer. You're able to make faster decisions through real-time insights across a broad portfolio of companies. You're reducing your costs on tools, admin, and labor through automations and AI agents. And not only that, you're optimizing your headcount for the most efficient operation of the business. So AI reduces a ton of the basically lower level, repetitive admin, labor intensive work and lets teams shift from on the ground to more of a management and QA for these agents to run more efficiently. Basically, what we've seen is hundreds of thousands of dollars in annual savings in just operational costs, mostly labor cost savings just through automations and AI agents. We've seen anywhere from a 10 to 20% EBITDA improvement in the first year of implementing an operating system like this. That's a mix of the automations and reducing headcount and reducing overhead, but also of letting portfolio company managers have that data visibility across all of the portcos and make more effective and faster decisions that ultimately lead to the North Star and follow their playbook. We've also seen a massive increase in the time that it takes to go from zero to efficient with bolt-ons, usually around 1 to 3 months. And all of this is driven by internal tools, AI workflows, and a unified operating layer. So, what is the modern holdco or PE playbook? Every PE firm that is shifting towards using custom software AI is becoming more efficient. They treat tech as an infrastructure, not as an overhead, and they build one centralized system that every single one of their acquisitions plugs into and benefits from day one. They're avoiding tool chaos by creating internal leverage points and tools that can be used for a specific business case, for a specific task across all portcos that they don't have to license, they don't have to consistently pay for it, and they don't have to increase their operating overhead. And this lets them scale faster and cleaner with built-in operational efficiency that ultimately increases enterprise value of the companies themselves. And integrations become your edge and not your obstacle. Every single company that you're adding brings more data, brings more systems, which lets you have a better overview and better decision making across your entire portfolio. So, final takeaways: custom software and AI agents create a new paradigm for PE firms that are doing SMB rollups by automating workflows, increasing operational efficiency, and letting high level executives have clear, centralized views of data, KPIs, and performance and operations across all portfolio companies, letting them make faster, more effective decisions that live by their playbook. AI automations and custom software drive value by eliminating operational drag. And these systems ultimately create margin, speed, and control across the whole portfolio. And this is the exact infrastructure behind top performing PE companies today and 10 years down the line. We're still early, we're still seeing this shift in real time. And if you guys want to get in touch with me and my team to see how a custom operating portal or operating system can help you improve the operational efficiency of your next rollup, go to levantalabs.com. I've left a link in the description below, and we'd be much more than happy to chat with you and see how we can help you out. Take care.